Today we are back on Rebirth spectating some quads, and I'm dropping in just to kind of see what happens. I'm going to be paying attention to aim, movement, positioning, game strategy, and anticipation. Really paying attention to how teams are going about their game strategy, how players are going about winning gunfights, really just trying to help you improve as a player. Now, if you are looking to get better Rebirth or Fortune's Keep, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I do tip videos for both maps every single day, so if you are looking to get better, just consider subscribing. Now, as he pushes up, he should push up this right side here. Obviously, this isn't well gun range. He's got a Bruin, so now he gets caught. He should have pushed to the right side and then challenged that way. He's going to try to make a move because he's TTV and whatever, but he's going to die because of it. All he had to do was push right to kind of that right kind of triangle area, push around that side. He would have had a great angle and still had cover instead of putting himself out in the open. Over here, we got Ruckus, we got Duke made you a victim, and we got Wusa. Now, they do have enough for loadout here, so they definitely... Oh, they just bought... No, they threw buy station. So they need to get loadout down, you know. But why loadout is so important, by the way, when I think about first circle and what I'm looking to do first circle, if you want to drop 20 kills, you need to be focusing on getting 6 kills in the first circle. If you want to drop 30 kills, you need to be focusing on getting 9 to 10 kills in the first circle. One of the best ways to do that is a quick loadout and challenging people before they have loadout guns. When they're still fighting early game, when they're still uncomfortable with the guns that they're using, you know, when they're still trying to figure out, or maybe they're a little bit split looting, capitalizing on that timing and using that to your advantage to be able to drop that 6 kill mark, or that 8 kill or 10 kill mark. Now, they got people over in Grandma's, so, you know, they got a lot of options about people to push over here. They still need to get loadout down. Yeah, they're now. Did they get it? Did they get it? I don't think they got it. I don't think they did get it. By the way, the one thing I don't know here is if they have comms, if they don't have comms. They need to combine money here. If you're playing with randoms, by the way, just start requesting money. Yeah, he's gonna buy it. TTV's gonna buy it. TTV's 100% gonna buy it. And now the game kind of starts. 4,600, so they don't have quite enough for a UAV. But I'll tell you what, they have plenty of information. You've got heli. You've got living quarters. They were shooting over at control. And when it comes to rotations, by the way, especially for my aggressive players push into the action. You need to figure out where the teams are, where there's a lot of fighting, and get in there. Now, when you approach it, still be strategic, right? We're not going to be dumb about how we approach. My whole thing is being smart about the approach, and then we start repositioning. If you are still working on improving, you just want to focus on pushing somewhere where you're comfortable. No, it doesn't have to be the hottest area. Grab loadout. Grab loadout here. Right? I don't know if he did or not. Okay, so Wusa's using the Swiss. By the way, Swiss is a great option. Vanguard car, 3-line, car 98, ZRG are all great options. Understand that the Modern Warfare snipers do have a little bit more aim assist. Let's go back with TTV here because I think he's pretty sweaty. We got one down below at least. Now, when you get the occupation scan, keep in mind that you can't just assume that everybody's on radar. There could be people that drop below who you're not sure of. How do I play this? On the right side of this rooftop right here, you can jump into the second floor and hit that jump spot right there, which is a great option. Okay, so you kind of got to go challenge, but okay, so there's 3. That's a great example of the fact that you can't trust what you see on minimap. There's 3 people down below, which means 1 person ducked below radar. Now, you got to go challenge somebody here. You got to go challenge. You know they're here. But, like, notice they're not really, like, he's, like, kind of clearing, but he's not really pushing. I'll tell you right where they are. They're at the top of the stairs. They're on the second floor. 100%. 3 guys, top of the second floor. Anticipate around this corner, up the stairwell. Be ready for somebody there. Hit your shots. Get your down. Replate. Then to go challenge the next one. Now there's people in prison. Like, there is no game strategy. There is no, like, actively pushing, right? I just told you they were right there. And they just, you know, he just got way too over-aggressive there with how he pushed. You need to kind of wait to get a clean kill right there and then go in and push in. And this team, too. I mean, this team's Violet Roseskins playing hip-to-hip. They're just sitting in this building as well. It is an area that a lot of you struggle. 4 things that you can do if you're not sure where to push. UAV, push any red dot, bounty contract, or push the hot area. Hot areas being control, prison. Now, the more times than not, if you're pushing a red dot, you're going to run into a team before then, or you're going to reach that red dot and then you're good to go. One of those 2 things is going to happen, and either way, you're pushing people. So if you're an aggressive player looking to drop 20 or 30 kill games, you really have to start putting yourself in the action more. and just pushing red dots. I'd go push this prison team. On my level, 2 teams fighting. You know, go ahead and push in there. One up above. But they're just like sitting in here. It's so weird. Team right, yeah. I mean, are they gonna get wiped right here because they're being like, they're just not challenging anybody. And when we talk about like how do you start playing more confident, right? We see all of these streamers play so confident. It comes down to 2 things. They get information and they execute on it. When I tell you where somebody is, you should be able to execute upon that information. By the way, one thing I have been talking about lately is kind of a bell curve of getting better. Not necessarily like KD wise, but when you first start out, you really need to focus on getting better aim and movement. As you're improving, you can focus and get better at gameplay strategy and fighting outnumbered and approaching fights and repositioning. Then once you get to a certain level, around like a 1.5 KD or so, maybe a 1.4, you really need to go back to focusing, or what makes the biggest difference is going to be aim and movement. My opinion, right here, you gotta hit this snipe. Yep, he just gave it away. This guy's almost dead here. Still 7 teams. This team's just not doing anything. They're not pushing based on any information. But what I was saying is once you get to like a 1.5 KD player, you really got to tie in that aim and really focus on that aim and movement, using those things to your advantage to be able to get clean kills, challenge more enemies, and that's going to make the biggest difference for you. So it's kind of this bell curve where we focus on aim and movement in the beginning, then we focus on like gameplay strategy and all that stuff, and then we go back to like really focusing on aim and movement. Definitely push or getting pushed, right? I always say you're either pushing somebody or you're getting pushed. We see this team getting pushed. Well, they're pushing the one guy pushed too aggressively into tower building and put himself in a bad spot. But they're just not doing anything. Team in bunker building, team in prison. They're just not challenging at all. Sorry, you guys ever get that tickle in your throat? It's so weird. And I think a lot of you struggle with this. Maybe not to this level of not challenging teams, but I think you struggle with who to push and where to push. This guy definitely thinks he's a lot better than he is. This is why, like, flashy movement doesn't mean anything. Why-ing, moving back and forth quickly, it doesn't mean anything. That's why I do the videos on how to actually use your movement and use that to your advantage. By the way, if you are looking to get better at Rebirth or Fortune's Keep, just consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I do tip videos covering both maps every single day, so if you want to improve, go ahead and just consider subscribing. Let's see what they do. They've been on like their last leg multiple times. This is it. He's dead. This guy should go challenge. He's not going to. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, on to the next team right here. Mr. Sinister. Still a very healthy lobby. This is a disgustingly healthy lobby. 7 teams still alive in last circle. Wait, Ruckus came back? Oh my gosh, we're still on this team. Nobody's getting wiped. This is a lobby for the ages with how healthy it is. What is he? He's got, oh my gosh. No. Oh my god, he flashed himself. Flashed himself. His team's gonna come back too. Like, they could actually win this game. Straight ahead of you. Straight ahead of you. Yeah, he's in there. Down below. Now, oh my gosh. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Still people above, but his teammate's back. His teammate's back. Now, where's his teammate gonna land? Where should his teammate land? His teammate should land somewhere over in this direction and get into circle. Dead. Nope, they're still back. They're still alive. This is a great example of, like, you know, at the end of the day, your game only ends when everybody's dead. And, like, you can just keep having one guy alive, one guy alive. It's not ideal, but obviously it's doable. How do I deal with hand holders? Patient on your approach, get a clean first kill, and then immediately challenge based, and then you can figure out how to reposition, but you need to keep players separated. They're gonna die right here. Oh my gosh, the NZ needs to be nerfed. NZ needs to be nerfed. Dead. On to the next team. Still now down to 4 teams. Now down to 4 teams. Let's see. Circle rotations pulling. This is going to be a heated, crowded endgame. Joey Hudat over here. He's going to use his stim. 200 in level 202. He's dead. 100%. He's dead. He's never going to make it. He's dead. He's dead. GG's. 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 You're never going to make it. What are you doing? Oh, he's got a stim. I didn't realize he picked up another one.
This isn't over
just go. You gotta go. You're just gonna get held out of circle. This is when I talk about if you rotate early and focus, and I don't know if he could have, but if you rotate early and focus on like power position and cover, you get free kills like that because you're just waiting for those people rotating out of circle. That's where it can be easy to pick up those end game kills to be able to get a 20 or a 30 bomb. It's just by putting yourself in a good spot. Who do we got left? 3 other teams. Now you gotta like, this is kind of a weird position, but you kind of gotta fight through the buildings here and challenge enemies as you go if you're Deli here. Oh, he on X Games Mobile. No, X Games Mode. I looked away. I thought it said mobile. He's using the M13. Go ahead and push up here. He's got the Marco. Right behind you. Dead. On to the next one. Is he going to challenge? Yep. Did he get him? He got him. Good play. You kind of see that challenge right there. He's going to stim, push up. Oh, challenge. He's going to stim, use the stim. Oh, the guy was just sitting up top, and that's the win. He had 14 kills right there. Unfortunately, gets caught on a late gas rotation. I hope you found today's video helpful. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.